In this video, we are going to talk about the ultimate guide to building muscle 2022. So before starting this video, like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel for future updates. Muscle mass is one of the most popular physique improvement goals among gym enthusiasts. Additional muscle mass will give your entire body more size, definition, and lean muscle. While this is generally desired, many gym goers struggle to gain muscle mass. This is generally referred to as hard gainers. Hard gainers often desire to gain weight in a healthy, quality manner. Gaining weight is simple. The true challenge is gaining muscle mass. Regrettably, there is no one-size-fits-all answer. However, there are some broad guidelines that, if followed, should take you in the correct direction. Whether you're training for a bodybuilding competition or simply want to put meat on your bones, here's how to build muscle mass. Let's get started. Number 1. Sleep is essential for muscle growth and rehabilitation. Although many people overlook the importance of sleep quality, obtaining too little or too much sleep has various negative effects on your health. In addition to altering your eating habits, blood pressure, and cognitive and hormonal processes, a lack of sleep can impair muscle growth and development. Poor sleep increases cortisol, the stress hormone, secretion while decreasing testosterone, which is considered the most important hormone for muscle growth. There is also the theory that lack of sleep reduces the activity of protein synthesis pathways, favoring muscle loss and making recovery from exercise more difficult, which can also make your body more prone to injury. Number 2. What you should eat to gain muscle mass. Your food is also an important aspect in gaining muscle mass. Adequate macronutrient consumption is essential for progressing on your fitness path. It doesn't mean you'll have to diet for the rest of your life, but you should understand the fundamentals of carbohydrates, lipids, and proteins. Proteins are important for muscle building, carbs are your body's major energy source, and healthy fats are necessary for hormone balance. Remember that simply eating is insufficient. Betting on healthy foods is unquestionably the best plan for muscle growth, especially because junk food, processed or frozen foods have minimal nutritional content and are high in calories. Remember, you must provide your body with the nutrients it requires to develop quality nutrients in adequate proportions. Number 3. Have a good workout routine. A proper training plan is vital for muscle mass development, especially since coming to the gym is only the first step. The second and most crucial thing is to understand which workouts perform best for your body so that you can properly stimulate your muscles. Many people go to the gym and engage in bizarre fitness programs that include very difficult exercises or loads that are not appropriate for their bodies. It is critical to recognize that training is, in this way, an art form. To appropriately activate your muscle groups, you must know what you're doing, and simple workouts can be very successful in teaching you how to do so. Number 4. Correct technique, carry out exercises correctly. Correct workout execution is critical for maximizing results, boosting muscle gain, and, most importantly, avoiding injuries. Don't do anything if you don't know or aren't sure how to do it. Concentrate on the fundamentals until you have gained enough strength and body awareness to move to more complex exercises. The most important thing is to stimulate the correct muscle, not to lift as much weight as possible or to perform exercises with the most difficult mechanics. For example, it is typical to see people doing back workouts and working the biceps considerably more than the back because they are inexperienced or because they have put on more weight than they can handle. Remember that simple workouts like push-ups, pull-ups, and other bodyweight exercises can be quite effective if done correctly. Concentrate on what you know how to do, use suitable weights, and give it your all, and the results will follow. Number 5. Full range of motion versus limited range of motion. If you're not familiar with the term, range of motion, ROM, refers to how far your joints can move from full extension to full flexion. It is important to emphasize this since there are various debates in the fitness world about the relevance of executing workouts with a full range of motion to maximize muscle building and enhance strength. As a result, we looked for relevant scientific study to back up this notion, but we didn't discover many solutions. The results of a first study, which attempted to examine the effects of ROM on muscle development during resistance training, indicated that doing activities with complete ROM promotes lower body hypertrophy. Nonetheless, the findings of the same study contradicted each other in terms of the benefits to the upper body. Number 6. Rest intervals are required between sets and exercises. Another aspect that can influence muscle growth is rest between sets and activities. It's not that you only need to rest 30 seconds between sets, but if you frequently converse or use your phone while resting, you're undoubtedly jeopardizing the effectiveness of your workout. There are no rules about how long you should rest between exercises because everyone is different. Still, if your workout is really tough, you should aim for rest intervals of 30 to 90 seconds, or even 2 minutes. Remember that you will need to weary and press your muscles to the maximum in order to promote hypertrophy and muscle development, thus your rest period should last until you are ready to perform the following set. Number 7. The significance of progressive overload in muscle growth. Progressive overload is one of the most well-known and successful methods for promoting hypertrophy or muscular growth. The key idea is to gradually raise the load of the workout so that your body is forced to develop muscles in order to adapt to the new weight. That doesn't mean you have to quadruple your workload from week to week. It is vital to gradually and continuously raise the load while maintaining the quality of the movements in mind. Always keep in mind that your workout should never be linear. If you do 4 sets of an exercise, start with a lesser weight and gradually increase until you can perform the exercise with as much weight as you can handle in the last set. Number 8. Muscle gain requires consistency. We tend to improve and perform better when we do something consistently, and this is no different with your workouts. In most circumstances, your perseverance and consistency will determine your outcomes. Consistency does not necessarily imply working out 5 or 6 times per week, but rather doing what you set out to do despite the hurdles. When it comes to workout planning, consistency will allow you to stimulate different muscle parts at regular time intervals, promoting sustained improvements. Being honest with yourself, acknowledging your limitations, and organizing your day or week to execute that plan are the keys to consistency. No issue if your schedule is hectic and you can only exercise twice a week. Your body will develop if you are constant these days. Number 9. Altering your exercise routine. The final suggestion in this piece is to switch up your training program whenever you feel it's becoming too easy. Avoid doing the same routine for months at a time since our bodies adapt quickly to new settings. Keep in mind that there are several routines for each muscle area, and each one stimulates the muscles differently. There are a variety of exercises, angles, and grips to select from, so don't get too hung up on your workout. A fascinating way would be to change up your workouts every 2 or 3 months, depending on how you mature and respond to the exercises. The key to growing muscle throughout your life is to recognize that your body will develop whenever it is made to perform outside of its comfort zone, but these processes should never be rushed. You must push your body to its limits while keeping conscious of your actions. Train hard, but always listen to your body's indications and research your exercises. From there, the sky is the limit. What do you think about this video? Do let us know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.